Hello everyone, welcome to Fridays with Father. Father Gary here, but behind the camera today because I wanted to really reintroduce you to Deacon Michael Barbarossa. Michael was here in the summer of 2018 and is back with us for about a month this summer following his ordination to the transitional diaconate. Michael, welcome back to St. Joe's. We want to just explore a little bit. Actually, on Saturdays with the seminarian, Josh has interviewed Michael around some liturgical issues, but I wanted to just have Michael talk a little bit about his vocation story, his diaconate ordination just a few weeks ago, and then what next year looks like for him. So, Michael, just maybe talk a little bit about how that seed was planted for you, for your vocation.
Yeah, thank you, Father. It's good to be back here. So I grew up in Federal Way, just north of here, near Tacoma, and grew up in a practicing Catholic family, my parents, my older brother, and me, and church was always a center of what we did. In Sunday Mass, I went to the Catholic grade school and then on to Catholic high school. And so religion was a very common, ordinary in some senses, part of our lives. But during my later years in the grade school there, and especially during high school, I began to experience more of a sense of joy and peace when I would be at Mass, a sense of being taken out of the cares of the world and really finding something special there. I also became more interested in exploring my faith intellectually, learning about it in school, reading about the history of the church, especially the great saints. And this led me to consider maybe God is asking me to do something different with my life. Different than what I had planned. I had a lot of different interests at that time. A lot of you may know that I'm a musician, play the piano. I had done that at church a lot. I had thought about doing that somehow as a career. I was interested in writing or engineering. But gradually this sense of wanting and needing to bring Christ's presence to the world so that other people could experience that joy and peace that I had found in him began to take over and began to orient me toward exploring what priesthood is. I didn't really know much about priesthood at the time, and so throughout high school, I was blessed to have Father DeLessi, the vocations director, as the chaplain at Kennedy, where I went to high school. And so he helped me explore that question of what is priesthood, and would this be a good fit for me? And with his help, with prayer, I had to relearn and to learn anew how to pray, especially how to listen to God's voice during that time. I gradually realized that he was at least calling me to enter seminary and to explore that question. I didn't know if he was leading me ultimately to priesthood, but I knew that I had to take that next step. And so I did after high school. I entered seminary at Gonzaga University at what we call Bishop White College Seminary there. And I did my undergraduate work there, and then God kept opening the doors and giving me his assurance and presence and peace throughout that process. And so I advanced to Mundelein Seminary in Chicago, which is where I study now. I've been there for 3 years. I have 1 more year to go. So this June, I was ordained as a deacon 1 year before priesthood. And then, God willing, everything is as expected. In late August, I'll go back for my final year of studies. I'll be serving at a parish there on the weekends to help with preaching and baptisms and things like that. But we'll still have normal classes during the weekdays.
Michael, it is so good to have you back here and to experience your own maturity over these 2 years, to be honest with you. Your preaching, which I've heard twice now, once at weekend masses and now at a daily mass, is just really wonderful. And so thank you for your vocation. For those of you who haven't had a chance to meet or reconnect with Michael, he'll be here for, as he said, about a month. So I hope you get a chance both to experience his preaching, but also to just reconnect with him. So Michael, it's great to have you back at St. Joe's, and I look forward to the next few weeks.
Thank you.